I had plenty of opportunities with my neighbor to share all the challenges I was going through. And he was a member of BBL. And so it was really an easy transition for me to learn about BBL because of my neighbor and all the challenges I was going through at that time. He said, "Can I invite you over to a group, a one-day introduction? You don't need to go for the whole day. You can come for just a couple of hours." And I ended up staying all day during the first day and signed up shortly thereafter. I didn't have any quote-unquote mentors. I didn't have any coaching at that time and the things I was going through. And when I arrived at BBL, I believe at that time we had 8 in our group, plus the chair. And all of a sudden I saw this reservoir of information that I could go to and share some of my stories, hear some of their stories, and it gave me an opportunity to really take a step back and take some of the pressure off my shoulders and be able to get additional input on some of the challenges I was going through. And finding the right group of leaders who could give me that guidance was unbelievable. We actually have a CFO in our group that is a CEO now, but started out as a CFO. So we have the finance background, we have the marketing background in there, we have just a number of different industries and different leaders who all shared the walk with Christ at the same time knowing that the business is really God's business and that we're there to serve a purpose. The recent aha moment for me has been more financial. Okay, it's been more understanding of when we're reviewing somebody else's financials and how we're applying certain G&A expenses, how we're applying our gross profit and operating costs. And it's been something I've been more blind to on how I operate our business. I've been more on the marketing and development side, less on that side. And so there's been quite a few ahas because we have a really dynamic group of people that were able to offer some really good advice. Other aha moments have been in the marketing side. We recently had one of our group members give a presentation on his business and some things that how we can apply certain things that he does in our own businesses, mainly visibility on the internet and our websites, and things that I thought to myself going into it, probably know it, it's probably going to be a refresher, and I would say I got 50% more value out of it than I had ever thought I could get from it. So there was lots of things that he brought up during that was the aha. This is as recent as the last meeting. I mean, if you go back to the aha moments, like I said, I may be different from some of the other folks in the meetings that hadn't do a paradigm shift in their businesses, but you can look at our path and where we were before and where we are today, and it's one big aha moment for us. It's been life-changing for me. It's not just the business that's changed, it's life-changing.